Hi, everyone, and welcome to Divine Resolution Tarot. My name is Chanel, and I'm your reader every time you visit this channel. This reading is intended for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you're watching for an Aries, you're going to probably want to reverse the roles because it'll feel like I'm speaking to you about your Aries. So anybody watching Aries or cross watchers, I owe you an apology. I didn't get to your reading last month because I broke a wisdom tooth and my surgeon is not available until September. So I've just been staying in the hurt. Because of this, though, I have to tell you all, I'm going to end up closing out my personal readings. So next Monday, June 14th, will be the last day that you can book a reading with me until further notice. So if you need a reading, the link is in the description box down below. You can click on that and book the reading of your choice. This spread, I decided to just do a Celtic cross for all of you because I feel like that gives us a good amount of information. So let's take a look at what's going on in your love life. Okay. So bottom of the deck, Two of Cups. That's pretty positive, right? Okay, this is kind of funny. This is somebody that this person has control issues for sure, but what I'm seeing is this is a person that at one time you probably felt very passionate about. So it could have been a relationship that was like more sex-based than emotionally available. You're not in a space where you're willing to allow this person back into your life in the same capacity they've been in the past. So it's almost like you're now coming to the conclusion that you either want more out of this situation, you want this person to admit their feelings or be emotionally available, or you're not going to deal with them anymore. For some of you, you feel like this person owes you a huge apology because it seems like they've kind of kept you really confused. But what I think is interesting is as I'm looking at your spread, it seems like the longer you've known this person, the more you're understanding like the root of their issues, right? It seems like maybe initially you were like, okay, this person is just confused about where they want to take this relationship, or they're confused about how they feel about me. Now, as time goes on, you've started to look at this person like they don't know what's going on, right? This is like their way of controlling the situation. This is them. It's almost like there's some kind of covert narcissistic tendencies here where it's like rather than look at what the person is telling you or how they're making you feel, you're looking at the root cause of the behavior. Like, no, this person is just kind of messed up. Like they have some real issues around being able to follow through or give me stability, right? So it's interesting because it's like you kind of did a 180 in regards to this energy. Like before, you might have been making concessions for them because it's like, okay, yeah, maybe they just don't know how they feel. Now you're looking at the situation and you're like, no, this person has been doing this on purpose. I feel like they're using me. I feel like this is just an excuse they throw out. Low key, they're just kind of effed up. They don't know, how to deal with their own emotions, or this is like how they punish me or control me by like taking themselves away from me and coming back, right? Because it seems like this is really hot and cold. And you seem like you've stayed the course with this, but it seems like this person has a really short attention span. And so you've gotten into a place where it's like, either this is happening or it's not. And it's not going to look the same as it has in the past, right? You're not willing to just like let this person back into your space and show them all this interest or attention or have sex with them until they really start showing you that they're emotionally available to have something else happen. Okay. So that's kind of what I'm seeing in the past energy. And it seems like, in all honesty, you started to really get over this. I feel like initially you were hoping that this person would figure it out. And then you just got to the point where it's like, you know what? The problem is you don't want to fix this. You don't want to change. You don't want to figure anything out because your past is actually the Three of Swords in reverse. So with what I'm seeing in the spread, it's like you've gotten as far as you can get with this person until they make the executive decision to change something, right? It feels like you've done all that you can. And so you've started to heal your heart, and it seems like this person kept giving you like all these maybes, like, well, maybe if I just have more time. And you're just like, no, like you don't need more time. Like you're just a messed up person and you don't care how you make me feel, right? So that's kind of your resolve. Like it's actually helping you to not be as emotionally available to this person, to not very quickly fall into the kinds of situations you've seen yourself in with this person in the past, because you're realizing that they have issues, right? It's not just like you or them being confused. This person has like some deep-seated issues that they need to work through. Now, Three of Cups is your energy for the month of June. So that's very nice. You might be spending some time with friends now that the weather's getting warmer or things are opening back up. I'm seeing that you're really happy. You're in a good place. You may be making a little bit more money than usual. You might be receiving some sort of stipend you wouldn't normally get. So that frees up some of your finances to be able to do like, day trips or staycations. It seems as though this here is kind of saying be careful about the money you spend, just so you know, because you will have extra income. But I feel like you just need to be a little bit careful, like don't overspend, right? But it seems like you're in a really good place. You're really happy. Hard part is this person, they're asking you if you want to meet up. Do you want to have drinks? Do you want to spend some time together? Maybe they're watching you do things, or maybe it's been a while since you've spoken to them with this Three of Swords in the reverse. Maybe you sent this person a message a very long time ago and they didn't get back to you until just recently, right? When you're not paying attention, that's when people always want to, reach out and be like, how are you? So the obstacle coming towards you is a Six of Pentacles in the reverse. And I feel like that has a lot to do with what this person has shown you in the past. This is somebody who has made you feel as though you were in a situation alone, right? The difficulty here is like you've moved into a different part in your life because you're coming through with Page of Pentacles energy. So I feel like you're kind of friend zoning this person. Your heart is not like available to them at this time because of what they've shown you in the past. Your thoughts and feelings are justice. So for you, it's like, okay, this person is already in a deficit because to me, they owe me. They owe me an explanation. They owe me some of the energy back that I put into this situation. This person needs to meet me halfway before I even consider allowing them into my space, right? Or viewing them like anything more than temporary. Because if this person is around, you're keeping them as an option, but you're looking at them as something that's very temporary, something that may not be worth investing in because you're looking at the future of your life, right? What kind of relationships are you attracting? Why are things not getting off the ground? I feel like for some of you, you're coming to the realization your life is better without this person, or at least your mental and emotional feel better without this person. So you're in a space of like, I'm going to take it super slow. I will text them back. I might meet them in a public place, right? But I want to see how this person is going to make this up to me in the future, right? I'm not really in a rush, even though I have feelings for this person, not in a big hurry, right? So Queen of Cups for your future energy, and that's coming out in the reverse. This is a dramatic turn because it's like you go from happiness to disappointment for like what's coming towards you. And then it's 2 5s here. So there's like a drastic change. Let's clarify this. Okay. All right. So I feel like this could be you or this could be your person. So first, let's start out if this is your person's energy for what's coming towards you. This is going to be somebody who's really sad. Okay. They feel like they've missed out. This person could be displaying some jealousy. They could be looking at your success or your progress or the fact that you're not making them a priority anymore. And then suddenly it's all like, woe is me. I'm depressed. For some of you, the person that's coming through in your energy has a habit of like overindulging, whether it's like drinking or recreational drugs. So this could be somebody that like shows up on your doorstep drunk and in their feelings, right? Because they feel like you're not making them a priority. This could even be somebody that just like drunk texts you all the time because they see that you're moving towards stability that they can't provide for you or have not been able to provide for you. Now, if this is your energy, I feel like you're going to be very action oriented for the month. This is you not being as focused on love, right? It's almost like you're coming to the conclusion that people break your heart. it's better to just let things be whatever they are, in the sense that it's like, you're not going to get your hopes up. You're not going to invest in people, because at the end of the day, there's kind of this like reoccurring feeling of like, when I give people the most, all I do is disappoint me, right? So I'm just going to keep vibing. I'm going to accept attention from a lot of other people. I'm going to keep my schedule very full, spend a lot of time with my friends, but I'm not really interested in feeling my feelings at this time, right? And you may be telling this person this. If you end up having this meeting that the Three of Cups can talk about, you might be like, you know what, I'm not in a place where I want to explore what this relationship could be, right? I don't feel like investing in this. It's emotionally draining. I just want to have a good time, right? I just want to live my life. So, I mean, either way, it doesn't seem like anything horrendous, because I do feel like you're going to have the upper hand in this situation. It's really about how you want to deal with it. But I think ultimately, this is you not dealing with this person, right? And so they're feeling jealous, they're feeling sad. They might be turning to alcohol this month and then communicating that they feel like they've lost you or that you're leaving them behind. And you're probably telling them like, hey, you know what? Nothing has changed here, but I've changed, and I can't keep doing the same thing over and over. I'm looking for something more stable, right? So the person in your environment is coming through with some Two of Pentacles energy, which is just such trash. This person's trying to figure out how they can hold on to the situation. They have a few different ways that they're looking at dealing with you. They don't want you to leave, right? But this person also has some issues around their ego. So it's like, okay, do I try to contact Aries? Do I try to persuade Aries to spend time with me? Or do I just let this situation go, right? Because I feel like even though this person is viewing you as Nine of Cups in the reverse, they're seeing that you're disappointed. They're seeing that you're walking away. They still seem to think that they have a way of being able to pull you back in, right? I think you look at this person and you're hesitating because they always have too much going on, right? They always have like a reason why they can't come correctly to you. I think that this person has been pretty shady, right? It looks like they're having some sort of like epiphany about their future is what this looks like. So I think this person, maybe they've had a birthday recently, or maybe something in their life has changed, and they're starting to look at their life and think like, okay, maybe I don't want to die alone. Maybe Aries is where it's at, right? I could see being with Aries for the long haul. And for some reason, this person, I don't know if they're having like financial issues for some of you. Yeah, it's like this person was really attached to someone else that they may have thought was like a soulmate, and that could have been part of why this person would always kind of put you on the back burner or play these weird games. But they're starting to realize that there's no growth here. It's like whatever it is that they've been doing that's sneaky or weird or messed up, it's like they're starting to see that it was not benefiting them. And then they're thinking about you. And I think with what I'm seeing here, you're somebody who always try to tell this person like, hey, that's probably not the best idea, or you deserve better, or I want more for you. It seems like something that they've been doing has kind of blown up in their face. And so they're seeing the reality of whatever it is, like whatever lifestyle choice they're making. And then they're looking at you and they're seeing that you know how to manage your emotions, right? You know how to move forward through disappointments. I feel like for some of you, your person is an addict, you know, or an alcoholic, or they have some sort of self-sabotaging behavior because they can't manage their emotions. And so it's like for you, maybe even you've struggled with addiction, but you've overcome it. You know what I mean? And so they're looking at you. It's like you're where they want to be. It seems like at one point in your life, though, maybe the two of you had more in common and you've moved on from that phase in your life. So it could just be that you've matured faster and this person is taking a very long time. This could also be a trauma bond. You know what I mean? Like maybe you had shared trauma or shared experiences of like abandonment or disappointment, and you've learned how to deal with that better and internalize it as like fuel, you know, to move forward or to make different choices or to work on any like issues from your childhood, right? So that you could be good and have a relationship and be healthy. Whereas this person, it seems like they've just kind of stayed in whatever this is. It's like they see you as having the kind of life that they want or being the kind of partner they would like to be with, but they don't know how to get to you from where they are, right? They don't know how to get on your level. And this person is feeling as though you're very disappointed in what they've been able to bring to the table as of late or so far. So they're viewing you as ignoring them. For some of you, this person feels betrayed, like you gave up on them because you're not putting forth the emotion, right? Queen of Cups in the reverse, it's kind of like this person is trying to get back whatever feelings were there, trying to get you to show them more nurturing. Like maybe this was somebody who would cry to you about their problems a lot. And so they're trying to like put you back in that space this month. I feel like you're having none of it, right? Because it's just like, yeah, you know what? That was so 10 years ago when I used to sit and listen to your issues or stay in the hurt, right? This person feels like you've leveled up and now they're just a disappointment to you. And so you're ignoring them, you know? They feel it. They feel that you don't feel like there's anything more you can do with this situation. They're very well aware that you feel the way you do. They feel like you're happier without them. And it's also showing me that this person is actually very happy with you. They feel like they could have a really good life with you. So that's why this Three of Cups is here, right? This person has been doing thinking, they miss you, they want to hang out, you know, or they're drinking a lot and contacting you. And I don't see it working out too much for them because in all honesty, yeah, that's what I was going to say. You have some issues around letting this person go. You know what I mean? Because you're really hoping that deep down they deal with their stuff. It's almost the energy of like, wow, this would be the perfect person, but, right? But they're not willing to do the self-reflection. They're not willing to take the actions necessary to be able to meet me halfway, right? So I think deep down, some of you are hoping that this person doesn't let you go, but really goes back through their past and deals with some of that baggage that triggers them to do weird stuff to you, right? At the same time, though, you fear that you are moving into a place in your life where this person is just going to weigh you down, you know? And so your future energy, you will probably spend the time to meet up with this person, but I feel like you're going to end up going with a no for the time being, right? Because I'm seeing this person being very focused on trying to show you that they're different. For you, you feel like it's smoke and mirrors. So I don't know if this is somebody who has a habit of coming in and out of your life and then trying to tell you all the things that they've done differently. Or if they drunk text you and then when you get back to them, they're like, yeah, I'm not the same as I used to be. And you're like, you said that the last 3-4 times we tried to fix this. And you know what? You literally did the same thing to me like within a week, right? So I don't see you going out of your way for this. I feel like for you, you kind of feel like there's not a whole lot to talk about. I don't feel like you're super angry with this person, but I also feel like you just don't want to waste your time. Because whatever this person says, it's like you don't trust this person for some reason with this moon. You feel like this person either, you know, maybe if they're not an addict, they have like emotional ups and downs. You know, maybe this is someone who's in need of like therapy and then medication for like bipolar or manic depressive, right? Or something like that. Like there's something about this where you feel like you couldn't allow this person into your space because they're not addressing whatever this moon energy is. And it would be different if it just affected them, but it's like this person is kind of a sinking ship that sucks everybody down with them, right? So for you, it's like, okay, I can spend time with you, but I don't believe a word that you say, right? Like I've seen this all before. This could be someone saying like, I'm going to get clean. I'm going to get sober. I'm going to get that job, you know? And you're just kind of very removed, you know, even though you care deeply for this person, it's like you're listening to everything they say and you're just kind of looking at them and you're like, yeah, well, good luck with that, right? So this month is going to be kind of interesting because I feel like this person is going to be trying to convince you that they're working on some of the issues that perhaps you've had with them in regards to this connection in the past. Is that something that you are going to want to deal with? I don't know. You know what I mean? The answer will be different for each of you. But I do feel like you might entertain them, like meet up, have a drink, you know, get some food or something and listen to what they have to say. But I think for you, you're so pulled back from this because it's just like you always say stuff and it always sounds good and then it always turns out to be the same, right? So you got 21, your own path. So, I mean, with this partnership, I feel like this was something that was supposed to help you change, right? For you to grow. 21 is actually the world. So, yes, kind of an ending here. I feel like if you do spend time with this person, you're going to notice that they're doing a lot of the same things they used to do, or that they just don't resonate with you anymore. That doesn't mean that they can't change. That doesn't mean things won't be different in the future. But for right now, I feel like you're really holding this person accountable, and you're seeing that they just don't have the wherewithal to meet you halfway at this time, right? So it says, I follow my own unique path with courage and strength. And that's a little bit difficult when it feels like this person is your Two of Cups, or they've been a part of your path, right? It's hard to break away from that. But it seems like the universe is advising you to stay the course. You've made some decisions about what you want in regards to a relationship. And if this person isn't bringing it right now, there's nothing wrong with revisiting this later or in the future. You know what I mean? Or just leaving it all together, depending on where you are. So soulmate relationship is in the reverse. It says new romance with a spiritual basis is here for you now. I think part of the difficulty is that you've been waiting for this person to get it together. And so it's like that's kind of holding up any new opportunities that you could have, because deep down you're hoping that this will change, right? And it might. This could be very well confirmation that this is indeed a soulmate with what I'm seeing here, but it's like the timing is off with this person, okay? Let me pull you a self-care card, and then I'm going to take it over to the extended reading because I want to see how this person feels about you. If they have a tendency of like saying one thing and then getting in your good graces and then doing the same stuff over and over, I kind of want to see like what is the motive for them? What's the purpose of them coming back into your life? What are they bringing this month? Like, how is that going to affect you? What should you do about it? But let's see what this person really wants as far as this connection. You got magnificence. So this is self-love, right? Own your magnificence. The world needs your brilliance and grace. So this is talking about not losing sight of your goals, keeping in mind how great you really are. I kind of feel like for some of you, because you're more woke than this person, you're looking at what they're bringing into your life and you're thinking like, oh my gosh, like maybe I'm not vibrating where I need to be vibrating if I'm still attracting the same version of this person or the same kinds of people. I don't feel like that's what this is. I feel like you were committed to this for a long time. You were cheering this person on for a long time. And I feel like this is coming back around so you can see it for what it is. That it's like, oh, you know what? Maybe this isn't what I remembered it as, right? And then that'll allow you to start being like, yeah, you know what? I made the right choice. I deserve better. It's time to do something new. Okay. So I'm going to take a look at this person's energy in the extended reading because I'm super curious about how they really feel about you, what they want out of this connection. Let's see what they're not telling you, right? What are their motives for coming back? There's quite a few things I'm going to look at. I pull 10 to 13 cards and clarify if need be. The link is in the description box for that. And as always, I will put a preview to the video at the end of the reading. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. Don't forget that Monday will be the last day to book a reading with me until further notice. And if you want to stay updated about that, you can subscribe to the mailing list on my email or on my website. Just drop your email and then I'll shoot out probably like a newsletter so that you all know when I'm back doing personal readings in addition to making an announcement on YouTube. All right, Aries, this has been your reading. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for all of you, and you take care of yourselves. Bye. Bottom of the deck for your person, Eight of Cups. No surprise there, right? They can't let this go. They don't want to see you leave. Eight of Pentacles for their energy this month. So this person is dedicated. They want to put in some work. They're focused on something. Maybe they're making you a priority this month. I feel like a little bit of the issue here is that there's still a lot of background noise in this person's life. There's still a little bit in that Seven of Cups energy where it's like, oh, I don't know what I want to do. I just know I want to be near you, right? Okay, well, that's cool. But it does look like they're going to be taking this a little bit more serious than they have in the past because they are really sad, actually. They're pretty sad. Difficulty here, though, is I feel like this person kind of already feels like they've lost you. So this is kind of a cop out. Like, it's almost the energy of like, they'll meet up with you or they'll text you and they'll say something like,